Hello everyone, and we are back. We're going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and we're getting into, in my opinion, the best case of the first game. And honestly, until proven otherwise, I'm gonna say this is the best case in Ace Attorney, period. Steam OS? What's Steam OS? Or is it Steamos? Women are pretty? Yes, they are.
You know, Nick, we've all been here one time or another, haven't we?
Guess it comes with the territory.
I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ah!
Hey, Edward, come back! What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
Well, he isn't attention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and I'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time. We don't have much free time. We can spend it We don't have so much free time. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Actually, he's kind of right. Okay, so it's better than Windows and is made for the Steam Deck. And become open source. Ah, cool. I hoped you wouldn't come. I want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either. Believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Or should I? What are you gonna do about it?
Duh, we're going to help you, that's what.
Help me. Don't be ridiculous. Sorry. You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials.
Hey,
Sure, you got lucky. 103. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you. Nick!
Hi, Lilac. Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gold Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. Lake is a long way from your office and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really.
Gordy. I went down to see Gordy.
Gordy, what's that?
I'll tell you later. I want Edgeworth to talk to us. So look at this badge. The attorney's badge. Edgeworth. Let me defend you. Good one, right? But I'm not that hot up. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me. Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
What?
My case is near hopeless, right? My case is near helpless, right? Also, am I quiet, guys? I'm worried I'm a bit quiet. Loud? I'm loud? Okay, hold on. Okay, is this better? You were fine, now it's quiet. That's better. Okay, hopefully around this range should be good. My case is near helpless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. Single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it! Regardless, I don't want you to get involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this. December 25th, Gourd Lake, park entrance.
This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiot, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues, on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits? Ah! Hey, you're the Hayward guy. Hayward Book. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it!
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually talked to us actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head and the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head and the, huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gold Lake. In that boat, there were two men. One of those men shot the other one with a pistol. And the shooter was Miles Edgeworth.
And the shooter was Miles Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
Why did he get there that fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced in the lake.
A witness?
A witness?
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right, who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody even really taken this investigation that... Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously.
Oh no.
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, I'll imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you're here, Detective. At least you are.
Yeah.
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case?
Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. You defended him and lost. Your reputation served suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I like Gumshoe. Same here. I really do. He's a little bit annoying in case 2, but in all the other cases in the series that he's in, or at least the ones that I've seen, which other than this case in Turnabout Samurai, I have no memory of, I'll be honest. Because I remember playing through the first 3 cases of the second game. I remember playing through the first case of the third game. As for the rest of the games, I can't exactly remember. I remember playing through the entirety of the first and second cases of the fourth game. Wait, no, not the fourth game. The fifth game, the first case of the sixth game, and the first case of the fourth game. That's all I can really remember. And I can't remember the specifics of any of those cases very well. It's been a hot minute. I do know that he doesn't show up in any of the sequel trilogy, which is why I'm pretty darn sure I don't really want to play the sequel trilogy for a while. Ace Attorney Chronicles is a prequel to all of Ace Attorney, so of course he's not in that. But I don't know why he isn't in that one game. In Dual Destinies, Apollo Justice, Dual Destinies, and finally Spirit of Justice. Odd. Yeah. I really hope something didn't happen to him in Trials and Tribulations. That'd be horrid. Also, my mouth sensors are a little bit off. Hold on. There we go. Hopefully not. Hi, Gray. How are you? I'm doing alright. Cute avatar? Thank you. He's probably my favorite character. This avatar is Phalian's Pit Crew. Anyone can make one, and it's in my... And you can find Phalian's avatar creator in my channel bio. Go check them out if you haven't. However, I did recently commission somebody for a new avatar. I'm not gonna make... So, be excited to see that in the future. Okay, I'm gonna play Blade and Sorcery. Alright. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him now. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. Will Blaha stay? Oh yeah, well, it's not a Blaha, it's my channel mascot, Sharko, but yes, he will stay. Because that is my creation. That is not something of Phalian's... That is not from Phalian's Pit Crew creator, that is my creation. I made Sharko. In MS Paint. A la Harold from Red Eclipse's channel. Only Sharko is superior. Because he is cuter. Legally distinct Blaha? Kinda. Also, hi Amber, how's it going? I know. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over and over. Are you telling me this... By the way, this is one of the best cases, but it's... I've played the game before. I remember loving this case. I don't remember the exact specifics of everything in the case, but I remember loving it. I love the drama, I love the chaos. What did I miss? You didn't miss anything. This is a different stream. Well, you didn't miss some stuff. We went to go see, Edgeworth. He told us not to defend him. And we're currently trying to figure out how this is working. So not a spoiler. However, I do not want you to spoil anything for the chat, because there's some people in chat who haven't played this yet. Or want to see it play out here on stream. So don't spoil anything for the chat yet. Kept saying right, over and over and over. And you're telling me this bitch ain't gay?
Nick, I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Who was this witness? Yeah, sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. Okay, so funny story. Everything apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at 12 tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, I was pretty cold. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting for Christmas? Me for Christmas, Nick?
Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir! What, find something? No, sir, not yet. There was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. Gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what we should do if we need to talk to you, if we have something we need to talk to you about? Alright. Yeah, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station has been received by Gumshoe. Oh hey, Detective Gumshoe! What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for people talking to people when they're busy. For talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right, now let's go investigating.
There is no outright evidence that Edgeworth is gay, and the one most people think he implies has been absolutely taken out of context. But it is absolutely funny to ship Edgeworth Wright anyway, because they got chemistry. Yeah, they got fucking good chemistry too. Like, dear God, their chemistry is amazing. Like, the stuff you learn in this case, woo! That is some good chemistry right there.
Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake?
Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand.
Samurai dogs?
I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great.
A name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
They're a little behind on the times, though. They could start all into Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know?
Nope. Huh, someone left poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know those.
Oh, someone left some poppers here. You know the ones, the ones that you, like, pull back the string.
And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
That obvious?
Poppers. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
Poppers put in pocket. The trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. Hot dog stand, it's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate.
Wow, Gourd Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds around here.
Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when it viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape?
Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Huh? I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right, exit.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping.
I got guts camping at the scene of the murder.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. There's food and some magazines on the chute. It's pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign says, no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Hey, Nick.
What, don't tell me you're hungry again.
No. I was just wondering why... Are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum?
They didn't talk about any of that. They didn't talk about any of that in law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then?
I'm not having this conversation. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Let's take pictures when triggered by noise.
Oh, cool, let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Nick!
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken.
Don't kick it. Maybe it's not said to respond to voices?
Well, what then? These things?
Party poppers? Well, it responded.
Yeah! Hey, you! Get your hands off that! On the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film.
What?
What? Sorry? Sorry's nice, but you don't pay my bills. You'll know how much a roll of film costs. I'll pay you back. What were you thinking, setting off party poppers in a place like this? Oh, well... What? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some sort of country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those southern folk talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why they must be so dumb? Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb doesn't mean we all are.
Well, at least you admit it.
Heck, help. And who are you now, our chaperone?
Yeah, no. Rather, we're sort of friends.
Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls and listen to you stutter all day.
I guess we should pay her for her film. For the film.
Watch it.
Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pry later.
I'm really sorry.
Look at this badge. Or, this is my badge.
Huh, aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something?
I'm a lawyer.
What? Y'all ain't gonna try to pull one of those them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I have you know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you.
No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake.
A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything y'all like.
Finally, some cooperation.
You too. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard.
Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. Culture gap and all. Never mind, honey. I can talk Yank if you want him, if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
This girl gets so much undeserved hate. Oh, a lot is interesting.
Great then, I'm Lana, Lotta Heart, but y'all can just call me Lotta.
Get it? Cause she's got a lot of heart. I just got her name. How did you just get that name?
I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya.
These puns need to stop. It only gets worse.
Mighty pleased to meet ya. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? Haven't seen much television lately.
What do you mean worse? You keep seeing great to see. Sure. Seriously, the amount of puns in this game is enough to make Sans Skeleton blush. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve.
That's so, Christmas Eve.
A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything?
Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I've seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lana?
Huh? Me?
Ha! Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the Heartland. Oh, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U.
So I hear.
So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell you already? Meteors. Yeah, meteor showers.
Falling stars? Speaking of Undertale, I will be streaming Deltarune's I will be streaming Deltarune on the days leading up to its release, and I will be playing the new chapters on the day of their release, or at least I hope I will be able to do that. So be prepared for that. That is coming. All you Deltarune fans can finally stop screaming at me to play Deltarune on this channel. Deltarune Chapter 12, let's go. No, not Chapter... You mean Chapter 1 and 2, let's go? Yeah. I'm gonna be playing that a little bit after, just be sure don't tell us about the way... What? But I'm planning on finishing up this game. Playing Battle for the Grid. Weirdly, I'm not crazy about Deltarune. Yeah, but there are a lot of people in Discord that have been wanting me to play it for a while, but I've been waiting for the next 2 chapters to come out, so I had some sort of blind content to react to. I'm passively interested in Deltarune, or Undertale.
That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's a German-made, genuine Sologen.
Isn't that where they make knives?
So what's the device you got stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. Programmable camera? Neat!
Lotta?
Yeah?
So your camera, it triggers the loud explosion noises?
Yep.
Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol.
Pistol?
Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper?
I guess it would.
Your camera, didn't you get a picture of the... Didn't get a picture of the murder, did it?
Hey! Y'all are pretty bright.
Huh?
I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film.
Would have been a photo taken late last night.
I checked him once. Don't remember if there was anything on him, though. But if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later.
Probably a flash from the battle box followed by images of knives falling. That would be interesting. She seems nice. Most people find her unbearably annoying and the worst part of the franchise. Glad you're not one of them. I don't find a lot of that annoying. She can be a little bit infuriating in this case, but from what I remember, she does show up later in the second game, and she's pretty alright there. I think she appears in the second case.
I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting.
Hey, thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
She's in all 3 games? Ah, cool. We just finished the meeting. Better or for worse. I'm feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. And no, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edwards, human like you and me, still. I get the feeling that if he had done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think that Mr. Edgeworth really did it?
Well, the trials starting now are scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir! And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs your help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Edgeworth so much?
I think that'd be obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigations, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thank you.
Nick? Huh?
Huh?
Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face?
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I've only one request. Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
Why is Edgy in prison? He's being framed for murder. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere.
But Nick... Nick, what is this place?
Boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either.
Boats? I've never ridden a boat.
Really? How about we go out on one when this trial's finished?
Hey, good idea, you bet.
Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. Probably closed because it's Christmas. Boats are cool. That just reminded me. After Phoenix Wright, Battle for the Grid, and Deltarune, we're playing Danganronpa on stream, and there's a character that I can't wait to make the boat meme about. If any of you played Danganronpa, you know what character I'm talking about. But trains are better. I like trains. Wait! Did I find any clues in there? Helpful clues in there. Is one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick?
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
I like trains, if you know, you know.
Hey, y'all! Wait up a sec. Wait up a sec. We got a bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look.
Wait,
See? He's shooting him with a pistol.
it looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting.
Yeah, well, there was enough fog up there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What?
Hi, Cage. Are you serious?
Of course.
How do you forget? Never mind.
Y'all reckon I should go tell the cops?
I reckon so.
What's that? Now don't go, y'all try to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to go talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later.
Wait, Lotta!
What, can y'all see I'm kinda busy?
Tell us what you saw too.
Nice try, honey. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops.
Oh, this is nostalgic. Oh, I see, Jelly.
I'd sooner eat the south side of northbound skunk than a northbound skunk than tell you. What, Don't let it get to your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow.
Yeah, this is the part that made her annoying to people, yeah. That she's so spiteful towards Wright. Who isn't spiteful towards Wright? You're still going? I started a different stream, yeah. She's just actively an obstacle,
Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or is it the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, she saw something. There's not much we can do about it. If you imagine if you suddenly start playing the Dead Space remake, forgetting to change the title. I've never even played Dead Space, so I wouldn't know. The question is, what exactly did she see? Guess we'll find out at the trial tomorrow. Like photo added to the court record.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Hey! Hey!
Nick, I think Santa's mad at you.
Long time no see, Nick. Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl, fiance, deserves the best. Fiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiance's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea. I wear this costume. She says, she was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought me this costume for me. Oh god, it's the good old butt monkey. Yeah. That's great, Larry. I feel like they ruined Larry in later games. That sucks.
Oh, a Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my... What? No, she's not! Larry! She is a minor. We are 24, just like Edgeworth. She is a minor. I'm sorry. Second, third, they overly amped up the I'm a loser everyone hates. Oh, that sucks.
I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister of...
Sister? Wow, Nick, must be... Yeah, wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister?
No, I'm not Nick's little sister. I'm my older sister's little sister.
Huh? Sounds great. Sounds great. Okay, to explain that, Japan has a very wildly varying age of consent, and to be fair, she's like 1 year away. If he's judging on visuals, I can't be mad at him. Just gotta correct it. True, true, true. Yeah, why can't all countries just collectively rate 18 should be the bare minimum? I personally believe it should be 21, but 18 is fine, I guess. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. As long as he didn't pursue after knowing, exactly. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with fiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
I think we just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Oh, God. Make sure that when she gets back to her apartment, she's safe. And then break up. Model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder around here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What? So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow, I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day.
Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer?
Yeah.
Wait a second. but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Hedgie's got a proboscis on his knee?
No, a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh? Go figure. You always used to talk about defending the weak and people who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on about about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I won't change his mind, though. Do you know Nick?
Nick? Tell me about the dogs.
You mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped.
Oh, they were originally gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs?
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Beyonce's idea. She's my woman, you know. She was all like, change the name, and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
Something about that seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with the big news.
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy? What's Gordy?
Huh, you mean you don't know? It's here, in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster. Gordy!
A monster?
Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real.
I don't have memberships turned on for my channel, so it ain't mine. I still need to wait a little bit before YouTube allows me to actually access the money that I was donated. Apparently, you need to be 18 to actually receive any of the money that people donate to you. And sadly, not quite there yet.
Oh, it's really real. Nick, a monster, a real monster.
Yeah, it's probably just a log or something, right?
Hey, there's a quote from the person who took the photo.
What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Damn, you deserve the money. Yeah. That's to discourage going out of your way to hire teenagers. Yeah, but sometimes teenagers need the money. As long as we're not buying drugs with it like so many of my classmates seem to like doing.
I wish I could have seen it.
I think the age of consent isn't for a minor ex-minor relationship. If you're an adult dating a minor, that is not okay over there. I think. Teens need the ability to get jobs. Exactly. And they deserve to be paid just as much as an adult, too. Like, if I were to get a job around here, unfortunately, I would not get paid the same amount of a wage as an adult. What's with your classmates? Buddy, don't get me started. You want a list? I got a list! My school is filled with drug addicts, people who are drinking far too early for their age, people who have committed multiple crimes, including stealing, bunch of shit. When I say my high school is class of 09, if it didn't have as many school shootings, I mean it. Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
Well, 1 million?
Grow up,
Leary. Authority article added to the court record. Look at this badge! Oh, that's your attorney badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry I can't really pay you. Because you blew it all on Fiancé. But you'd have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let her out your dogs, you won't have any left for any of your other customers. Hey, no problem. If that's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Well, wait, Maya said she had seen him before, didn't she? Where to move to next? Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there for a while. Not a heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. Okay. Now all that's left is the detention center. Guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since it came in. A real pro. Where do we move to now? What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Y'all have fun, peeps. Alright, see ya, C-Jelly. And usually you're not the only old person here. That's horrible. I hope your classmates get safer in the future. Trust me, I wish they would too. Bad staff, but good students. The staff in my school, the back staff are horrible. The teachers are great. Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was sent to the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. We should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Ahem! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha, you're Mia's something, are you not? I was under her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Miss Mia's something too, aren't you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like a scent of a fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Hmm? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter? Strange. Feels as though I've seen that man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Wait a fucking moment. No. No, there's no reference there. Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Who is this Hammond guy, anyway?
Mr. Hammond, who was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember?
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to the charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Oh, yes. Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have to do with anything with Mr. Edgeworth?
There's everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim of the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Your miss, I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. Oh, Mia. Maya. Mia. Maya. Oh, Mia, Maya, with Misty being mom. What? I wouldn't say that. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think I shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Edgeworth, what? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible. Terrible news indeed.
So you hadn't heard anything. What's this? I was hoping you got my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense?
It's no concern of yours. It's no concern of yours.
Edgeworth.
It's only a matter of hours since you last. It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. You've made incredible progress into this investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You're always single-minded in your work, though. Once you started on something, you always see it through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
I love... You notice, like Rush of Frenches, there's a lot less pun names in the first game. It ramps up way more. Yep! I noticed. Trust me, I did. So do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Would have thought there'd be a photo.
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind that point a gun at someone. No. So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. The '06 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested, a man. It was pretty clear he could be the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder. Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. And now, this... About to end? The '06 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
What? Nick, what does that mean?
When a case statute of limitations runs out legally, the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
So is your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
I'd rather not talk about it.
What happened to the suspect, the one who got off innocent?
I don't know. Disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess you can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know, you want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you? I would have guessed this day would come. Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Well, I guess we should. What's that?
Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! What? Calming down. Ew. That was scary.
Where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up into a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Right. You have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, said she came to talk to y'all after hearing about what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing we can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Look at what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. You gotta wait till the last minute to file those papers. I'll whip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried about you, though. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Oh, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm going to go check in on him. You do go eat and get you a rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder. I was never that scared of him when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. Transferred to another school after that. Wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Oh boy. We're about to get into the trial. And we're about to meet a really fucking angry man. Karma? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god.
A single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Huh. Sounds like somebody else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from somebody who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as meat, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So he was your teacher then, Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out?
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. Bully, like a high school bully, just legal system in this franchise encourages that. Yep. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya?
Uh-huh.
You could be really using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach her.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
Hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Oui, oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette. Lieutenant of the Revolutionary Set. Okay, I got this voice. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would not stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Well, very well. Your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive weakness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing of... Of course, that should be fine. Prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something?
How am I supposed to fight against this? How old is Manfred von Karma again? 65! Damn, this man's ancient! Called the detective in... I called the detective in charge of this case. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. What a nice day. You have a tornado every day? Dear God. Personally, the only type of storm I'm terrified of are hailstorms and thunderstorms. I can't handle the repetitive loud noise. I don't roll into a ball, though. I just hide in my room. My room is the safest part of my house. It's basically completely underground. See, the way that my house works is me and my mom live on the bottom floor, while our renter lives in the top floor. Lua, I'm sorry, I'm not very good at code, so I wouldn't know. Describe the incident now. Basically a boomer in this game's time. Yep. Yes, sir. Typhoon Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move and went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Testify to the court about the arrest. I think I should... I don't want to use the accent, so I'm gonna go with this. Testify to the court about the arrest now. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Vaughn, there's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not! I'm gonna go quickly grab some water. I'll be right back. Alright, grab the water. Men called in the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We had to seen the crime as best we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. The next morning, the body was found in the lake. So I had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now. Yeah, if you can't tell, this guy's kind of an ass. You received a call from a man? Yep. But he said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard 2 gunshots, right? You might want to raise up the sound effects in this a little bit. And lower the background music so you guys can even hear his objection, because it's legit kind of a terrifying objection. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. I've summoned a woman, the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping, a lot of heart. See you around, y'all. Thank you again for the features. Sorry I couldn't help you, Annie. What happened next, detective? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him, Ben? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Yeah, did you hear that? It wasn't just an like Miles Edgeworth's is objection, while Phoenix's is more of a objection, and Mia's is like objection. But this guy's objection is fucking objection. Like, bro really thinks that he can just scare people by an objection. Holy shit. Detective, this court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. No, I didn't suspect them of anything at all. He sounds like a count. I mean, that's his design is partially based off of Dracula from Castlevania. The next morning, the body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. It was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. All right, sorry, Your Honor. What about the pistol made decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. There were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon? Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. We now have the pistol and the bullets found in the body. Detective! Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet matched the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does that mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. Imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Eh? Me? Ahem. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of the gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. When you examine the ballistic fingerprints, you see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol in which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth really did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I'm somewhat fatigued, So I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after this recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Sure, what's going on here? Your fingerprints are on the murder weapon. And the foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. I mean, it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya?
Not what?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh, sorry, it's no good. I know. No, I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? I can't call my sister. I might as well not even be here right now.
No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel any better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days.
I mean, I've just been getting lucky.
I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Why was that oddly funny? Like, bitch, can you stop jinxing this case already? Dear God. Oh, sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Miss Lotta Hart, take the stand. God, his voice does a number on me. Lotta Hart, you're a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw at the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well, your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car, and I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. There was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accept it as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. It looks like the very moment of the murder. Being a proper witness for his purposes, she's so strong-willed. Yeah, Manfred definitely hits all the vibes of intimidating. Order! I will remove people from this court if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. The man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant Miles Edgeworth. Order! Order! I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I've very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? Of an intimidation? Oh god, I just remember that witness. Oh boy. You will lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. Only allow her and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you in contempt, held in contempt of court.
Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there's this contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think I noticed one little thing.
Well, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. We'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Oh god, I have to forcibly raise my larynx back up. Oh dear god, after that. Holy shit, doing a voice that deep for that long is... Ow.
It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? This all sounds suspicious. Miss Hart, can you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Wait, now I'm the one who gets to say that. Well then say it already! Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions! Not leisurely chat with the witness. Ugh. Austin, the tire capacity to use any higher voice for literally 2 days. 3 days. I'm physically incapable of voice training and I hate it. It's gone and it has been for weeks. Last time took a year to recover. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. Are there any possible medical procedures that could help you out with that? Because that seems like a pretty rough medical problem if you can't use your larynx or vocal cords properly without damaging them. I'm poor, and I barely afford food, and you live in the US. I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish you the best, no matter what. Oh, it's only my like girly voice stuff. Are you trying to achieve a girly voice? Anything else? Just fine, even at screaming. But higher tones? Gone, deleted. Yes? Yes, okay, I thought so. I'm sure that eventually, you can find a way to overcome this medical problem. Maybe do some more research into the particular medical issue, find ways of helping with that. Other than that, trans moment, MTF. Okay, got it. Thank you for telling me that. Multitask femforce. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. On Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Yep. That was a fail. And nope, not that either. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
Sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Mr. Wright, the witness has answered questions in full. Ugh! No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there.
Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Maya's really taking this hard. Just after midnight, you say. In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Huh? Yeah, well, yes.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really? Ugh! Hope your next contradiction is a little bit more relevant to the trial. We must continue your testimony. Why were you camping there? So you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope. I looked after I heard the noise.
Okay, I already got that. Could you clearly see the two men?
Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you?
Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also that photo. You best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in this testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor! You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. If that happens, you'll have to leave this courtroom immediately. Understood? Uh-huh.
Nick! Locke's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean. But I can't say anything. What can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently enough to make a decision. And pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Hold it? Who said hold it? Who was that?
It was me.
Maya,
It's...
is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lot of heart. Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta! Did you really see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down! The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No!
Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong!
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order! 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 You're in contempt of court. It is too late for the wild claims. Judge! Sustain my objection! I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court!
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave this courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness. I'm running out of time. Better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination. Also, we gotta love the judge finally standing up for himself in this. I love that. I love that the judge actually stood up for himself. Because in reality, what power does Von Karma have? He's not red-white. It's not like he can snap his fingers and ruin an entire person's career. Also, I think that Manfred von Karma. Let's not make jokes about that here. No offense. It's just the fact that there are a lot of... Oh, sorry. It's alright. It's alright. There's just a lot of minors in chat. And technically I classify as a minor as well, and I'd rather not... It's completely alright. We can make small jokes close to that. Oh no, I wasn't meaning anything like it like that. Okay, thank you for clarifying. Sorry, I may have Sorry, things have just been kind of on edge for me lately when it comes to subjects like that. Don't worry, you didn't do anything wrong. My apologies. I saw it as clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. That's it? Oh. Well, what about the other man? I don't expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it! If you can. Damn. That's it? Oh, I don't know if I can find anything of that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. I got it. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
Oh, what? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
Gee, I'm sorry. No, he said order. It just, because of my voice, it sounded like I was saying order, order, order. Order! Those terms in future reference, though, that would be appreciated. Thank you very much. Until I turn 18, I'm trying to avoid using terms like that in my streams. And even then, when I turn 18, I'm going to try to keep it around 16 plus, but I'm never going to dive below that. I'm sorry, this is not a family channel. I make it very clear that this ain't no family channel. So, for the love of God, please do not bring your little sisters, brothers, any member of your family that is under the age of 16 to watch my content. I would rather not get sued. This picture was taken with professionalism, high quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth.
How? What? What?
The problem with me? How about my 9-week-old cat? I mean, I guess there's no laws against the cats. So sure, I guess. Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart.
What?
Okay, you get 20 new viewer.
What?
You see the defendant that night.
Of course. I said I could, and I mean that I meant that I could.
Then please testify as the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
You're right. It was cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car.
By the way, what's the difference between 16 plus and 18 plus? Never quite understood. It's kind of based off of creator preference. If a creator thinks that 16 plus is perfectly fine for people to view, perfectly fine for people to see, content that would be considered, sexual in nature of any sort, that's personally on their end of the choice, and I have no right to criticize that. But personally, I believe that you need to be 18 plus at the very least to watch sort of content like that, even though I have broken that rule plenty of times in my lifetime. I do not think it's right. For an example, there's a fellow streamer of mine, who keeps their streams, completely 18 plus. Not for so much of the reason of like sexual content or anything like that, but generally because there's also a reason for that, as in like creator preference. Like some people just don't want certain age groups on their channel. Like my compatriot and fellow streamer who keeps her streams 18 plus because she'd rather not have kids under, because they'd rather not have kids under a certain age
be present in their streams because of some content that they might or may not show on their streams. That's what I'm meaning, basically. Just a thought, just preference. Yeah. And as for 16 plus, when it comes to like sexual content and stuff like that, I just rather not have kids be exposed to that stuff as I was exposed to it. Like, I make small jokes here and there that are like appropriate for people in that age group. Like, on occasion, I will make a joke of just like saying, "Oh my lord, she's hot," or something like that, or call like a character hot, and that's fine. I just won't say anything flat out sexual about a character or anything like that. 18 plus can have smoking, alcohol, etc. Stuff like that, yeah, basically. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise, I looked with the binoculars. See? No problem.
You use binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good.
It gets rid of all the kids. Number is banned. Gets rid of all the kids. That's actually a pretty clever way of doing it. So far, I've only had one person under the age of 16. On very rare occasions, I do give permission for people to under the age of 16 to be here with very limited permissions. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, that. June is the only one under the age of 16 that is allowed to be on this channel because of the fact that they need a safe space right now, and if I can help them with that, I kind of try to watch it when they're around, for both for their sake and for mine. I'd ask, how much longer will the stream go on for? Probably for quite a bit longer, honestly. I'm not very tired. Probably for like another 40 minutes, maybe a little bit over that. Right. It was a cold night and mist was thick as grits.
So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now, just hold your horses for a second. Your hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me.
Poor Phoenix. Your camera. Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth.
Guess I have to go to another stream. Why would you come to a TransTuber stream expecting to be able to use bigotry? Also, it doesn't matter what flavor of bigotry you want. It's still bigotry. It's not right. Wait a fucking second. I need to check something. Ah, shit, my phone's dead. Meat grinder? The fuck? I'm being jestful, I'm pretty sure they said... Since they said bigotry, they were joking. It's a joke, but... I think it's a joke, but just wait. Still, I gotta check something real quick, just gotta make sure. No, I'm not joking. What are you talking about? Then leave? Yeah. No. Translucent person?
Semi-transparent? Yeah, even if so. They're joking this is a bad bit. Yeah. Need to check something. To military reference. Ah. Just gotta check something. Wait a fucking second. Hold on a fucking second. Let's go! Yeah, baby, that's what we've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my lord! Yes! He's gone, bitches! He's fucking gone! Woo! The Discord is back open, baby! I'll fix up the link tomorrow. Tell the class. Guys! Guys! Guess who's been kicked off the platform again? Guess who's finally been dethroned? Guess who's not here anymore? Guess who lost everything again? Cobson's gone. That piece of shit is off the platform. What? Elon Orange? No. Asmund? No, Cobson. Cobson is a transphobic YouTuber who raids trans people's chats and discords, posts NSFW shit on their Discord, causes havoc, shows gore, says he doesn't like poking at minors, then pokes at me. But he's gone. His YouTube channel, it's gone. It's gone. Oh my lord. That means he has one less chess piece left. Knowing him, he's probably gonna come back eventually. But we got some. We got some. Let me check something real quick. Check away. Okay, he's not live. More importantly... Oh, you were checking, like, if he was on Twitch? We're good? Whew. It feels so good. Holy shit, it feels like a weight has been off my back. Oh my lord. I literally checked his channel yesterday to make sure he wasn't live when I was. So it literally he literally got by YouTube's algorithm today. Oh, I need to tell Red about this. I need to tell everybody. I was checking Kick with an account that's not signed in. Okay, that's good. I forgot that he is on Kick, which is a red flag and a half. Karma has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained. She's not letting me her answer any of my questions. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was it really to take pictures of meteor showers? Camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. You wish to press further? This is a make it or break it time. This is make it or break it time. Oh, hi, Enchanted. Guess what? Cobson's gone. His channel's been deleted. Or maybe it's just been banned. But his channel's been banned. Oh, wait, really? Yes, it is! It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe went a little bit overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of the meteor shower.
You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointing directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of stars, Miss Hart.
Ugh.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy. Person's personality? Yep. Gordy? Oh, sighting at Gourd Lake. Well, Miss Hart?
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see your proof that I was down in the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof the witness was trying to photograph? Okay, that's... Edward was edgy. Maya may be helpful. Judge is poor judge of character. Phoenix keeps nearly dying and rising from what it seems like doomed situations in a burst of fury. Yep. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera.
Huh?
Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph was taken when a gun was fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set up your camera in response to loud noises. Order, order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy, I was down trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What do you just use several precarious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason. I know it. What could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change, it has to. And I'm going to spot it.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scuba would be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out of the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard a bang, I looked right straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Man's hands, and I heard another gunshot.
Hi, Worf. We just got some great news.
I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. My Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. That would be a first.
Very funny.
Notice much of the detail? True. But, Worf, guess what? Hobson's channel got banned. So we don't have to worry about as many raids as usual. Yeah, maybe he might have a few kick raids and his community is still a bunch of... But it's his YouTube community is without their leader. Which I find fucking hilarious and amazing. You understand this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Cornbrain dumbass is dead in Minecraft. Wait, Cobson was banned? Yes, he was. On YouTube, that is. Not on Kick. Sadly. But Kick doesn't have any moderation. There was no problem with testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. Basically, there was a bad person here. That person that came by real fast. We banned them, and I was like, oh god, let me guess. He was part of Cobson's crew. Looked him up. No, he was not. That was my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm an investigative photographer.
I wonder if pressing this time will... Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm a high faultin' enough to be a manner of anything.
An investigative photographer?
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures of my sister's graduation last year, and guess what?
What?
There was a UFO UFO. Hanging in the sky.
A UFO?
You know, an unidentified flying object. A UFO. That's when I had a sort of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. That a euphemism for something, Lotta?
But that's all I was hiding.
The thing is, there's only one bullet, but there's been 2 gunshots. Fired 3 times. Wait, no, there was 3 times. That's some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. I don't think any of this starting dialogue is what we need. Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper of a sound than I expected. I would have expected.
There wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
Oh no, she heard a bang. But Gordy was out there. Kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What? What did I do now? You mean that... What are you giving that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it.
I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
What? Y'all want to step over here and say that?
You were camping on the lake to take pictures of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through the binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well?
Huh. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take out my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I just thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who is shooting this.
Right. That's why I took this photo in.
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut Mom, what?
What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who was shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge. That's why she said she was going to enlarge the photo. Said it'll drop the quality. That might, but we should see who it is. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. But that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though. I mean, prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Wait, is your dad a shark? That's the weird part. I don't know who... In my character lore, I don't know who my dad is. I don't know briefly what my mom looked like. Because fun fact about great white sharks, when they're born, they don't know who their father is. They only get a brief idea of who their mother is before they are let off to go swim into open waters. Usually they stay around the area of their birth for a bit to get as many small fish as they can get. You ate your brothers and sisters? Or is that a tiger shark? That is a tiger shark. Great whites don't eat their brothers and sisters when they're born. Tiger sharks can. Fun fact about tiger sharks, the reason why they're responsible for most shark attacks is because they actually have a lower electromagnetic sense than most sharks. And they primarily find out stuff about the world through biting. So when they see a human, what if the victim isn't actually dead? They found the body. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has the enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in the court in the first place. You old fool. Ha ha.
What is the meaning of this, Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We can still not see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or it may be it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement.
And it's little good it has done for any of us. That's why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Lotta Hart.
None too soon. That was a fragrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed when this trial began. Decisive evidence. Decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Wait! Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. It has to be, there's only one thing, and it's the gun. Here, Your Honor.
Where? Mr. Wright, I understand that you're on a tight spot.
Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange.
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. Oh my lord, Worf, you were right.
The hand?
Hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does...
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the piece of evidence from Edgeworth's right hand. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol with his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were fired from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone is in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired that pistol last night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
He couldn't have been the victim himself. He couldn't have been Miss Art. Wait, I can't do that. Sacrifice one friend to save another? What's the point?
Well, Mr. Wright, your answer? Well, Mr. Wright, your answer?
It could have been the victim. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Holy shit, June, I was like... It can't have been the victim. And then you said it could be the victim. I looked at it and I was like, okay. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself.
Order, order! So you are saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I think there's no other explanation.
Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wounds revealed the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? It's 3 feet.
There was no way it could have been a suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you...
Show the accuracy of your data.
Of course. I'd already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Great! Just like his apprentice. A fucking updated autopsy report.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be defendant Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend the proceedings for the trial for the day.
Wait, I was right? Yes.
The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. That was a close one. Hey! Don't you have anything to say? No. I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but... what happened out there on the lake anyway? If you didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to check on Maya. Oh, right. What? What? Tell her something from me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That is all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? I requisition the transcript from Lana's entire testimony. I thought it might give me ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood out was the bang she heard. Big brain work, yep. Honestly, y'all have been helping me out a good amount during this entire thing. Thank you for that. Day 2 investigation. Maya!
Hey, Nick, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why do you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check to see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing...
As it is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Hugh.
Hugh.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something?
What if I picture a giant bills of money every time I hear the word bail? Okay, let's just move on from this. There's not much else we can do. Gumshoe isn't a bad guy. Gumshoe is a lovely guy. What are you talking about? He isn't just a bad guy. He's a sweet little angel. He's a national treasure. That's what Gumshoe is. There were fewer than that were yesterday, but cops are still around. Gumshoe is awesome. Detective Gumshoe is here today. Haven't seen Larry around at all today. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. Oh, dear God. Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal.
Trial today, right? Yes, what about the trial?
Well, I was going to say good show, but it really wasn't all that.
Though, you did say Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Maybe you should tell me why Mr. Edgeworth's prints were on the weapon, pal. How should I know? Yep, it was fired from another weapon without doubt. From a meter away. So it would have to be someone else on the boat. What do you make of this, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, making some of the things is your job. Right. When do lawyers have to do detectives' work for them? I don't care who you are. No one can tell me that's Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, come on, doesn't look like him at all. But Edgeworth has admitted he was on the boat. And he's the one being shot then. Seemed fine in court today. Details, pal, details. Who's signing you on, anyway? What I'm saying is we have to respect the evidence. That woman really took us for a ride, didn't she? Claiming she was a witness, the murder and all. Still, if it weren't for a photograph, Mr. Edgeworth would have made it today. Oh, huh, really? Yeah. That was between my bed and the wall. Nice. You were at the trial, weren't you, Detective? Alright, there's nothing... I wanted to talk to you about Maya. Huh? She's not on bail yet? That's strange. Told them to let her go as soon as they had a report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in the courtroom if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff? I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear through. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved, but I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth? He really was grateful for what she did, you know? I love how we find out in this case how much of an emotional guy Edgeworth really is. I do love Edgeworth. In terms of like his character development, I'm pretty sure he's my favorite character in the entirety of Ace Attorney. Then again, I don't know how the prosecutor from the third game turns out, and he is, whew. Just thinking of him makes me all happy to get to the third game. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What the? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing as clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and becoming a prosecutor, and being scared of earthquakes. It's all started with that incident. The DL6 incident. Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago. When he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning on doing for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing up another witness. Another witness? Oh right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. Now I can wear my hoodie with one shoulder out. Oh, nice. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get a report on Maya and get it out of there as soon as I can. I'm in another major depressive episode. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth was posting the whole amount. What, Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Pretty sure after you win this case, there'll be the money you'll get from Edgeworth is perfectly enough. Okay. Why did I move there? Quick Ord-like entrance. Move. Detention center.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, huh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they did let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted the bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We got to win this case, Nick. There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta.
Y'all really did it today. What do we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing about any old thing that would come to mind.
Lotta.
So you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up? What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry. I know it caused a lot of trouble. Well, memory is tricky. It's a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right.
You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figured, the trials are only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rack to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
I'm sure spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What?
Outrunning Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it.
See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I proposed a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these Southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you.
Having to actually stick with a deeper version of my Southern draw is extremely exhausting. I actively try to push away, because fun fact about me, I'm from the South, if you didn't know, and my voice actually usually has some sort of light Southern accent to it. Anything divulging from this to this. But I try to keep it around this area because I hate my Southern accent a lot. So, I try to keep that down. I don't have a Southern accent. Lucky you. I may be air ace, but damn, I want a girlfriend even if I can't feel romantic attraction. Yeah, my accent is a mess. You have an accent? And I'm from the far south? But if you want a girlfriend, I don't know if that diminishes the fact that you're arrow ace. I don't know all the definitive parts about being Arrow Ace, but I'm pretty sure being Arrow Ace doesn't mean that you can't have a relationship. It's just that you can't feel romantic attraction or sexual attraction like other people can. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know a lot about Arrow Ace. I only know about gay, lesbian, bisexual, pan, and a few other sexualities. But I think Arrow Ace is the ones that I've divulged the least time studying to. Both are not mutually exclusive. So I was right! Thank God! I thought I was about to bury myself in a hole so deep that it would reach the Mariana Trench.
Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just an exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick?
We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
Huh?
The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. What? Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not even exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see someone, y'all come to me first. Got it?
Okay.
Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's go hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy, I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? What the fuck? What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya! Yo, Maya! Mary, what the heck is this? Oh, it was my girl Beyonce's idea. She was all like, if you like it, if you like, put this here, it would be like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow, that's real impressive. She could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right.
Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy?
Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here, though. Huh?
Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. Edgy? Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't think you know this, but Edgeworth, Larry, and Phoenix were all friends at one point in 4th grade.
No, really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right, when the Deal 6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. End up being transferred back. I figure out me showing him Yonka more. He didn't call Yonkagor by them. Well, if he called Yonkagor by the wrong pronoun, do he call me? I mean, was he actively, like, every single time? Did you try correcting him at all? Did you try... Did you try correcting him at all? I tried. Then yeah. I'm sorry to say, but you might just want to cut him off at that point. But once again, this isn't a place for that. You say no. Then yeah, You should probably cut him off at that point. Hi, Kingdom Cookie. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it up there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, that little unit upholding my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it for repairs.
Here I thought you inflated it by yourself.
Get my gender.
It's always so quiet here. What if the boat shop is closed for good?
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it. Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at night time. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Shoo! I told you, no sneezing. See, I set the camera up to respond to the thing a little softer than a bang. I tried to trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps, and I'd trigger one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, yeah, sorry is nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. What are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, I can't get a career making photo. If I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Well, yeah, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right.
Looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. Hey, the bell. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean, again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down on the Gold Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal Flata.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will be your aid in search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You gotta take whichever one you like. You can take whichever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are the best and brightest. Introducing secret number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a K9 police dog, still in training. Missile. Yeah, boy.
Woo!
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick. Look. Cute dog.
Your dog. This will help us how? Next secret weapon, number 2, is a fishing pole. This is my personal fishing pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know what you tell you try, pal.
Okay, this next one is the last one. Oh, please, I'm overwhelmed by your choices. Weapon number 3, a metal detector. Yeah. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right? How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans.
Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
Can't make up my mind either for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Can we borrow a missile? Good thing, pal. Be a good one.
He's so cute.
A K9 unit in training. Very cute. Shiny eyes. We got a dog now.
Hey, Nick.
Hmm?
Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, alright. That little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy.
What's wrong, Missile? Missile!
Whoa, stop that thing. Cannibal, it's eating my samurai dogs. My samurai dogs.
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time.
Hey, Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute?
Keep that mud away from me. What am I going to do? Tell the big boss.
There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for the Mafia money laundering scheme.
Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened.
Oh, right.
My poor dogs.
Hey, Lana.
Oh, cute. Yours?
He's a canine police dog. His name is Missile.
Huh. Canines are the ones that use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, we might have to... We might have to go back to the fishing rod, thing. Sally, I don't think... Shoot, can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal. I'll have to take back the last one I let you department policy. I'll take your pick. Which one will it be? Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, pal. Oh, and if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right.
You know you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after a small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy.
You really going to try to fish out a monster?
Save Edgeworth, yes.
Brings a tear to my eye. In more ways than one.
Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
Good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait?
Oh,
Yeah, oh.
I figured something like this would happen. Should have brought Missile along with us too.
At least we'd have bait.
Nick, how could you?
I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold.
She hit me. She hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. My leg. Hey! What are you doing? Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her.
My poor wallet.
Lotta, wait. For catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, yes. It's a fishing pole. Huh. I never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks.
I don't believe it. Looks like we're gonna have to go for the metal detector. Unless it... somewhere here in the boat rental shop. Maybe we examine one of the boats. No. Nothing new. Looks like we're gonna have to go back to the precinct and grab the metal detector. Can we borrow that metal detector?
Sure thing, pal.
I'm not sure what we're going to find with this.
Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything's possible. Anything.
This seems like a Secret Weapons 3. For all of Gumshoe's secret weapons. Oh, I didn't know that was the thing. Got an achievement. Why did I move here? This has achievements? Apparently.
Nick, it's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
Sure it's loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick. Look.
Huh? An air tank? Oh, the valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? Second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags?
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
Clever. Oh, I think I remember what this is. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Have you seen this before? Me? No, never. Who the heck would go diving in the middle of winter? There's something about the way his eye twitched when I showed him the tank. I think I better pursue this line of questioning a little further.
Compressor.
Okay, hold on. Examine.
What's this machine?
That's the compressor.
Huh, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see, there's a string of flags around the valve. It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. I like how there's the music in the background. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you can be a little bit more specific? Come on! Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Fine. Whatever. It's like I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank of theirs shot off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off to into Gore Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Okay. That's a guy selling my... That's a guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
You think Gordy really exists?
No, I think somebody probably saw something else that they thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Me too. The flying air tank.
So the tank and steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, that happened on the 20th or so. 20th? A week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kiyote gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. Night before last. The night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was there on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. I knew it. I just was a little bit too hot on the iron right there.
Well, Mr. Lawyer? You found Gordy yet? I've got the info y'all need.
Y'all need to scoop on Gordy for me. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof that Gordy don't exist?
The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist.
Larry's air tank?
And what are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used the air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang.
Tank, along with the still inflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking the photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info, as promised.
Poor Lotta.
So tell us what this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess.
I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
The boat rental?
There's someone there?
I mean, it looks so deserted.
It's an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing to do in it at all. Just like, I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave.
Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. Legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
Right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Meg! Is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I think I'll leave this up to you, Maya.
Meg! Yes?
Finally made up your mind, haven't you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone?
Pasta.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this shop running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home.
Hello! Hello! Ah! Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one up on that perch. Keith? Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say that's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello! Hello!
Ah! Yep.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me.
What? You forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello.
Ah! See?
Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot, the erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker, answers to the name Polly.
Too bad all she can say is hello.
Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
Secret words?
This fishing pole looks expensive.
Oh, he gets television here too.
Wow, there's a lot of various fish in Moor Lake, aren't there?
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. It looks so warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And talk about what? Murders?
Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick.
It's pretty clean. Lenny doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Yep. Ah, my memory's gotten worse lately. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number on the safe?
1228. Ah!
All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will you?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
A criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved with your little heist schemes. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's a palace of pasta, the wet noodle. No, now that you mention it, I haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darn if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself. What do you guys think of my old man voice? I've been practicing this one for years. I have multiple old man voices. I don't know why I did that, but I decided to practice that specific one for years.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? You gotta find some way of getting information out of him. Now listen here, Pete. Remember that tricolor bossa we were talking about? Our rainbow-ly. Holy, I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue?
That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Now, okay, nothing here. A pasta shop? Hey, yep. I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? Well, that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler, the West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, everyone knows that.
Nick?
Huh?
How long do we have to keep this up? This all in the family charade.
The old man must know something about the murder. I'm not leaving until I find out what that is.
Okay, so, still. Okay, not that either. See this badge? Rainbow pasta. Alright. When in doubt, show them the badge. Look at this badge. Oh my lord! Holy shit! I can't believe that actually worked! That's a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Yep, I got you figured up now. You're not Keith!
Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating the murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
Huh? A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you want to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello! Hello!
Ah! Now he's talking to Bert again. How do we get him to talk to us? He fell asleep. Oh my lord.
Look a little safe.
Now don't you go opening people's safe without their permission, May.
Maybe later.
Later? Okay. Nothing else we can look at. One, two, 1228. Yeah. Won't be needing that badge to run a pasta shop. Toss it. I think I'll hold on to it if you don't mind.
Okay, looks like we're just gonna have to roll through the evidence one by one. Oh my lord. I forgot how annoying this old man is to deal with in this game. What if we try moving out? Nope. You know about Gordy? Nope. Nope. Polly here's my only friend in the world. Is that right, Polly?
Hello, hello. Ah!
Yep. Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to?
Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Looks like really the only thing we can do is talk to the old man. No Lotta to speak of. Can't talk to him about the caretaker. What if we present to him the parrot?
Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs.
So it's not Larry either. What do we do? Fucking hell. There has to be something here. Use Polly. Try photos. Oh wait, if we talk to Polly again.
Polly, what's your name? Polly! Cute.
Nice, found a new friend. Alright, that doesn't work. Okay, we got this. We got that. We got this. We got that. We got this. Try photos. Okay, I already did that. Not the gun either. Not the bullet. Not the overhead map. Got the Gordy. Finally! Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir?
Keith.
Yes?
It's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this?
Yep. The other night out on the lake.
Yeah?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What?
Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the pasta shop and all, thank God we finally got somewhere. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep. It's after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang! So I looked outside. Then I heard another one. Bang!
A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something about himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. Promise.
You need to know earlier than that.
You know what, Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Called himself some whiskers growing up on his face.
Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Yep.
Really?
Somehow, I don't think we're going to get much useful information out of this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Polly, have we forgotten something?
What? Don't forget, DL6! Squawk!
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly!
Don't forget, DL6! Squawk!
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad! This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
he locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on the DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Wait a second. I will say this. This old man is one of the saddest characters in this entire franchise. And that's saying something. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, I want to ask you something. Yeah? Detective Gumshoe, please help us. You need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. Wasn't there an old man from that incident? There wasn't an old man, but there was another guy there. Remember what they said? He might be around 50 years old now. How old does it say he is? It does not say his age. Tell you the proof, I don't know much about the DL6 either. Mr. Edgewood forbade us from reading the file. Is that the old man? Could be. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'll consider opening up the file. What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop parrot. The parrot who knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What?
Polly, have you forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget, DL6! Squawk!
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but how would that old man...
What voice am I giving this guy? Has the other guy from the elevator's name been revealed yet, Bianca? No, it has not. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be...
Near the boat rental shop down at Gore Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How do you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I thought at first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hot yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Oh, there is the station records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find whatever you need.
Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past.
Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find DL6 stuff, quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get to the right file.
And I think this is where we're going to end it off for today. For tonight. Because I want to save what happens tomorrow for everybody. Especially people like Worf and the others who have been trying to... Okay. Yeah, that's right. I'm leaving y'all on a cliffhanger. Find out next time on Bianca Plays... I want to see the reactions. I can finally sleep. Yeah, that's why. Alright, everyone. Have a good night.